Hello everyone, it's Rose. Starting out Solitary is back, and this means, of course, that I am back. For the people that don't know me, last week I should have done a introduction video, but there's just a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I couldn't do this video. But in 2 weeks, the sub host will do an introduction video, and I will do this video then. For those who are still so curious about me, I did an introduction video like maybe a year or two ago, I think, at Starting Out Solitary. I will try and find that video. Hi, Kitty. I will try and find that video and post the link below so you already know a little bit about me. And in 2 weeks, you can see a whole new introduction video about me. Hi. This is my new kitty, by the way. She's a real brat. Anyway, back to the topic. I'm a total mess. I'm gonna rant and rage about this topic probably. And I really first didn't feel like doing this video because my head is like all chaos. I'm going to explode. Um, the kitty is trying to crash my laptop. So sorry if there is a lot of background noise and so, but she's a kitten. You guys know what a kitten does, right? So anyway, so I'm a total mess. I'm gonna rant about this topic. The topic, by the way, is paganism and justice. Before I'm going to start and rant and stuff about this topic, I'm gonna show you this justice card. And this card is from the Wyld Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. I think that's how you say your name. Anyway, I really love this card. This card was in a reading for me 2 days ago, and I just had like, I'm gonna talk about this card in my video too. Because let me just read what the book says. She has a very nice book with the cards. I'm gonna just read it and then talk about it. So, justice, decisions, karma. With tails entwined, two cats look directly at you, waiting for you to choose between them, which is right and which is wrong. The justice card implies a weight or heaviness surrounding a choice you have to make. Now is not the time to shun the concept of divine balance or karma. All of your choices affect your life and sometimes the lives of those around you, both now and in the future. So they're saying like, you see these two cats, one is white, one is black, and you have to choose between them. And the justice system really goes with it's either black or it's either white. But honestly, if you look at a card, you have all these lines, and most of the Wild Unknown cards have lines on them. And she doesn't talk in the book about it, but for me, I really have this intuition about the lines that they also tell something. These lines go all back to the middle, like they combine the black and the white and have this gray zone in the middle. And I think in the justice system, it shouldn't always be just black or just white. And we should like compromise and think about why did the person do this crime? What's going on with the person's backstory, his life, his personality? Let's go very extreme. And let's say a guy murdered someone. I don't say murdering someone is good, but there should be a reason why he did that. Maybe he's just a psychopath, but then still he has something going on in his head. So we should always check people's background, reasons why. I have a little. I was going to get here somewhere. Yeah, so you should always try and see the good things too in bad people, but also see bad things in the good people, because nobody is just white and nobody is just black. there's always this gray zone where a person can be in. Anyway, aside from the tarot cards, I'm gonna close the book. I'm gonna first talk and a little bit rant, maybe rage, about justice in Belgium. I am from Belgium. Maybe you know already, maybe you don't. That's why my English sucks so much, but I'm trying. So in Belgium, I totally hate our justice system. Many years ago, I have this friend, and this is a very hard topic, by the way. So if you are emotional about this or something, just skip this part and go to the next one. So I have this friend, and at a very young age, she was raped by her stepdad, and she didn't tell at that point because she was very scared of opinions of other people and about judgment. And many years later, when she is an adult, she finally realizes this is not justice and I have to speak for myself. And she went to the police. She told her whole story. There were even little evidences on her phone from back then when the rapist called on her voicemail, and she still had that. And a whole year went by, and then they just called her, and they said, well, we are gonna cancel this because we don't have enough evidence. So that raper is still free in Belgium, and I don't think that's correct. Nobody is going to the police and just say, oh, I got raped, just to get attention or just to get someone in prison. If you go to the police and you say, I got raped, that shit is so serious. People should have handled this in a very good way and not just, oh, by the way, we are canceling this. Like, what the fuck? Sorry for the words. I told you I was going to rage. Anyway, so that person is still free. And, my owl. So, I think it was 2 weeks ago, a customer came to me. I work in a store, and she started to tell about, sorry. So she started to talk about her personal life. I'm an empath, so people just do that to me. I don't know. I know why, but it's so heavy, and it's still in my head. I take it with me at home. She starts to talk, and I work in a lingerie shop, and she needed a wireless bra because she had to go to the prison to visit her son. And curious as I am, I asked, oh, how come he is in prison? And long story short, her son was a drugs addict because he had so much bullshit going on in his life. And his father was an alcoholic and a lot of bullshit, and sometimes drugs. I don't say it's good to take drugs, but sometimes drugs can just take your pain away for a second, and I get it. I really get it. So her son was a drugs addict, and one night he was partying with his friends, and he had 5 pills, just 5 pills of ecstasy in his pocket to share with his friends, not to deal with, just to share with his friends and have a good time. And the police caught him, and now he is in jail. Do you see where I'm getting here? Like, is that fair? This guy is just trying to have a good time. He's not harming anyone. He's just having time for himself and releasing all the pain to just have a good night, to finally enjoy life. Because if your life really sucks, maybe a good night out can help you with that. But the raper, because they don't have enough evidence, is still free, can do whatever he wants. No, that's not justice. But even though I can rage a lot about this, I really believe in justice as in a goddess justice. We have a lot of names for just goddess of justice. Says, I don't know. So I'm just gonna call her goddess justice, just to not say thousands of names. And you have karma. And I really, really believe in karma, and I really believe in God's justice. And I believe that the person in jail, so the son with the 5 pills of ecstasy, I mean, come on, people, serious. If he comes out of jail, he had a punishment that I seem very incorrect. And I really hope that God's justice will see this too. And I always think that if you're punished for something that is unreasonable, or that you shouldn't be like punished for, I think that God's justice will help you a hand to get through life and give you good karma. And I think that the person still walking free on the streets, the raper, justice will come, dude, and karma will be there. It doesn't have to be tomorrow or next week or a month later, but damn boy, she will come. I promise you. If you're watching, probably not, because you're too busy raping girls. Anyway, enough about the system of Belgium. Justice and karma is very important for me. That the way I see justice and karma is, I really combine those two, because even if the system sucks, God's justice will be there. And I'm gone again. Yeah, anyway, so I think as a pagan, you shouldn't, like, if you're a witch or something, you can do something. We all know we can, but we won't, because harm none, the rule of three, very important. It's also karma, so we won't do that. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about is justice in our personal life without having crimes. Imagine you have this bitch friend. Yeah, this happened to me too. So, oh my God. So I have this stuff going on in my life, and I really can't handle more bullshit. And guess who's giving me more bullshit? The bitch. I know if you're watching this, I don't mind if you know who I'm talking about. So yeah. Yeah. So we all know a bitch. Sorry for the words again. So we all know a bitch who is always bitching at you for things you do or you don't. And they don't think about why didn't you or why did you. And they just go bitching, 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 bitching. And it's all about her, even if you try so hard to do or didn't do that thing. And sorry, I'm getting to a point here. So what can you do when someone is bitching at you? You can become angry, you can rage, you can go to your altar and do a spell and ritual, and no, don't do that. Stay calm. Explain to the bitch why you did or didn't do something, and be honest. Just be honest. And if the bitch still doesn't understand what is going on, stop doing anything. Just say, okay, sorry, bye, and turn around and walk away. Because at that point, God's justice and karma are already watching. And you don't have to do anything about people like that. You just have to believe in God's justice, because, again, maybe the karma and the justice doesn't strike right a day after, or a week later, or a year later, or even many years, but karma will come. And okay, it's maybe something little small, but as a friend, you should know when to bitch or not about something a person did or didn't, when that person is totally crashed and lost in the world already. Me. So about this. So all those things, the justice system, the karma, and all that. Sometimes as a witch, you know you have the power and you can do good with your energy, but at those points you are really going to like think negative and or be like, I can, let's say it in a funny way, I can put a spell on you. No, don't do that. Even if it's so tempting, don't. Because if you do that, karma will go to you. So don't do that shit. Just stay calm, be honest, walk away if it's too much, and let Goddess Justice do everything for you. Even if it's not a crime, there is still justice. And that's really all I wanted to say. Just stay calm. A lot of things in the world are not fair. A lot of the things in the world seem to have like no fucking reason. A lot of bullshit can happen. And you're like, where the fuck is justice? But justice will come, I promise you. So, hands up for the raper, because you're gonna get your justice. Hands up for the guy who is in so much trouble and bullshit in his life and is in jail for 5 fucking pills. Justice will come to you too in a positive way. And hands up for the bitch, because justice will come to you. So, sorry for the raging, sorry for the ranting, but I really had to get this off my chest because fuck this system. Really? Oh my god. Okay. So I'll see you guys next week with another topic. The week later, I'll give you an introduction about myself. I am going to upload this video now and look for the introduction video of years back when I was still innocent and scared to talk in front of the camera. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a very good day and many blessings, and keep your heads up because justice will be there.